We're educating the masses, Brett.
That's what we do. The podcast that keeps on giving, Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a thirst for knowledge and a love for craft beer, then tune into our podcast and let us spin your ear. From UFOs to rock and roll, you'll be our tell your ayo. Say, are you shitting me?
Merry Christmas, shitters. It's Chuck and Brett unwrapping another episode of AYSM, our little gift to all of you.
One of the things on our Christmas list, Brett's, is having everyone like or follow AYSM. Share it with your friends and family. Do it now before you forget.
Do it now.
Right now.
Do it now.
Right now. Now.
Welcome to AYSM. How you doing, Chuck?
Good. How you doing? Merry Christmas, Brett.
Oh, Feliz Navidad, yo.
Did you get a calendar that I sent over to you?
I did. I really appreciate it. You got any big plans for the holiday?
Just the family. Friends and family. The 20th, we had the big family party because the rest of the family works on actual Christmas. So, welcome to the restaurant industry.
There you go.
Yep.
Awesome. I'm not quite sure why we're doing a Christmas episode because, we barely survive our regular episodes.
Yeah, we're too cheap to get a real present.
Yeah, I got you nothing this year, Chuck.
Likewise.
All right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get right into our episode, Beer Chuck. This was one that you chose. This is the Christmas Ale by Great Lakes Brewing Co.
Maybe it was the label, maybe it was the name. Could be gold or totally lame. What are we sipping on?
I appreciate you doing your due diligence and getting us a Christmas ale.
It's my
So
pleasure.
this is, as mentioned, Christmas Ale by Great Lakes Brewing Company. It's a winter ale, 7.5% ABV. It's got a 3.79 rating on Untapped out of 428,000 plus reviews. So that's a lot of reviews.
There it is.
Are you big into Christmas ales?
Nope.
This might be too dark for you.
I've had this one before. There's something in this that I don't like.
It
Ale
says
with
it's-
spices and honey.
Yeah. I'm assuming it's the spices that are getting us.
I don't see. Do you have listed what's in here?
The spices? I have no idea. I can't even fake it, Chuck.
Well, what do you
It's
think?
not that important.
It's a winter ale.
It's a winner. I'm probably good with this or whatever. You know what? By the time we're done with this episode, I'm sure this will be delicious.
So just keep drinking it, man.
Yep, exactly. All right. Well, ho, ho, ho. It's time for something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities.
Here's something I learned while avoiding real responsibilities.
Brett,
What
did you
did
know
you-
that candy?
I'm trying to tell you. Go ahead,
Did
Chuck.
you know that candy canes were originally completely white with no stripes?
No, nobody
Okay.
knew that, Chuck.
The red swirl didn't show up until the early 1900s,
1900s.
added
Why?
by American candy makers.
Fuck yeah. USA. US. Sorry. So the OG candy cane was basically just a peppermint stick without pants, is what you're telling me. That sounds fun.
Yes, Brett. Here's another little.
Oh, you brought
Here's a
two
tidbit.
facts?
Yeah, here's some tidbit trivia. The first artificial Christmas tree was made of dyed goose feathers.
That I knew.
You did know that?
I did. Only figured it out recently when I was doing some research for this episode.
You want to take a quick guess of how many Christmas cards are sold in America
No.
annually?
3.2 million.
3 billion.
Billion?
Billion.
How many Christmas cards do you send out, Chuck?
Oh, dude, it's insane.
It's got to be at least 150. Oh,
My
yeah,
hand hurts.
Bullshit.
Right.
Whatever. I just put the card in the printer and so. All right, Chuck. Well, I got a fact I learned just for you while I was avoiding real responsibilities. Jingle
Okay.
Bells was the first song to be broadcast from space.
Really?
Yeah. In 1965, the astronauts on Gemini 6 pranked Mission Control by claiming they saw a UFO, and then they played Jingle Bells on a harmonica that they had smuggled onto the voyage, thus implying that they had just seen Santa Claus fly by. That was the UFO. So,
And of course, the first space broadcast was a Christmas song, annoying the universe one holiday at a time.
that's what we do, Chuck.
Hey,
Better than Mariah.
It is, but I want to. Why did they have to smuggle a harmonica? Couldn't they just put it like?
Well, because
I
I
get
think back in the day, they limited the items that the astronauts could bring onto the craft. And so it's like somebody smuggled on like a pastrami sandwich, and then they ate that up there, and then they, surprised Mission Control by eating that in front of them.
That's my kind of guy right there.
Right?
I like-
Although a cold pastrami sandwich does not sound good to me. But I don't eat anything cold. Like reheated, like that. Does that make sense?
Really?
Chuck, you have any fun Christmas traditions that you do?
One thing we used to do growing up as a family on Christmas
Oh,
Eve.
tell me you went caroling.
We did.
I dressed up in the old world costumes.
the Christmas tree.
I could see you out there with your little lantern. And
Yeah. You know how
your
many
dad
doors I
dressed
had
up as
shut in my
Ebenezer.
face and snowballs thrown at me? Shut up!
Merry Christmas.
What the big thing in our family growing up was on Christmas Eve you could open up
Oh,
one Christmas present at
of course.
midnight.
Okay.
And I always thought that was super exciting for as simple as it was.
Yeah, we would go to midnight mass on Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
but we would come home, and then we would
Yeah,
open up
then-
our presents when we got home.
Yeah, that's how we
Which-
did it too.
That's my little tip for new parents. That is a great idea because the kids are all wound up anyway. You get the presents out of the way, and then you can sleep in because you don't have to get up at 6 a.m. with the Rugrats.
Kids are waking you up early to
Yeah.
get to those gifts.
I did a deep dive into some Christmas traditions, as I'm sure you did as well. I found some interesting customs around the world,
Okay.
Chuck. So I don't know if you found any fun ones, but in Japan, apparently it's a tradition to go to KFC on Christmas. They eat KFC, and I guess the Colonel is basically Santa Claus.
No, nothing says holidays like extra gravy, Brett. And it's in my family right now. We do Chinese food every Christmas Day.
Really? Like
We go
order
yeah.
it?
Probably
that's
for
fun.
like no, we go out. We go
Oh.
we go. We I think for the past
Fa ra 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 ra.
4 or 5 years we've done that.
One of the best movies.
Yeah, we've made it so like we don't go to the families. Like we don't do any traveling to any houses. This is just my immediate family because
Yeah.
you're always doing all this traveling. You try to get everybody's house, and we're like, no one's really enjoying this. You're just doing a lot of running around. So we open up gifts, we do breakfast, chill, and then we'll go out for Chinese food later in the day.
Well, going out to visit with family, like extended family or friends, that is all for the parents. That's not for the kids. And the kids, especially on Christmas Day, they want nothing to do with anyone else. They want to play with the gifts that they got that morning. What other traditions did you find there, Chuck?
Well, in Catalonia, they have a pooping log. A tradition where children feed, warm,
feed?
and sing to a log with a face. And then they beat it with sticks on Christmas Eve to make it poop smell gifts. I think we talked about this before, actually.
I don't remember
I,
when.
I vaguely remember talking about this one. I don't remember. I think it was an episode with Aaron, actually. We were talking about...
Beating your log?
Yeah, there was some... What was that episode that we did? I know that we've talked about something like this. Anyway, custom involves treating the log like a pet, literally a log that poops presents when kids hit it with the sticks. I know we talked about this before.
I don't remember this at all.
you, don't,
but
you don't remember? Okay. Well,
no, I mean,
go
it
find
sounds
the log
intriguing.
out in your yard and hit it with a stick and see the
Well,
shit's gifts.
I saw a picture of one. I mean, it looks like, have you ever seen those like reindeer logs that they put so you could put by your fireplace, decoration? That's kind of what it looks like. But you smack it, you beat this log, and poop candy. I mean, it's candy, just comes out, and yeah, Sounds nothing says Christmas like beating your log.
South Africa fried caterpillars. Folks
That's-
eat deep fried caterpillars for Christmas.
That's crunchy protein. I bet you they sell that with pumpkin spice too, though. That sounds awesome. I'm gonna have to try that this year. Fried caterpillar. You see, in Norway, you hide a broom, or else the witches will steal it on Christmas Eve.
So now I'll be late for church because I couldn't find my broom. Thanks, Norway. You know, in Venezuela, they have a roller skating to church. A Christmas tradition where people skate to early morning mass.
You know, okay. First of all, I'm winded just wrapping presents, so roller skating to mass doesn't sound like a good idea. But
it's
I
fun.
didn't believe this. I saw that fact, and I went and looked it up, and it's true. It's a thing. I don't understand where the roller skating aspect comes into it, but
Oh,
whatever.
Venezuela. It's a nice day.
Yeah.
Don't take your boat out for a ride anywhere though. You might get missile.
Well, don't take it to other countries first, and then. All right. So in Spain, Chuck,
In Catalonia again.
there's a tradition of taking a small figurine who is kind of in a little pooping position, and you have to hide it in the nativity scene. This is good fortune and prosperity for the coming year. I've never seen this, but sounds good.
Some good shit right there.
I see what you did, Chuck.
There's a Mexican tradition where you put a baby Jesus inside a cake, and whoever gets the piece of cake with baby Jesus has to make something for New Year's. Oh, I forget.
Why-
But I'm just throwing that
Really?
in there. Yeah. You're free.
Why are we putting baby Jesus in a cake? Little 8-pound, 6-ounce baby Jesus.
Oh, that's where baby Jesus belongs.
Question mark? What about food, Chuck? You do anything fun with food for Christmas?
Well, you know, that's funny that you bring that up, Brett, because let's talk a little bit about food
Oh.
for the holiday.
I'm not prepared with food stuff, Chuck. So what do you got?
All right, some of this might kind of include some stuff that we do on Thanksgiving, but do you ever wonder why we do some of the things that we do, like cranberry sauce?
Because it's
Like,
good.
when else would you like cranberry sauce? And actually, do you even like cranberry sauce?
Yes, I like the stuff right out of the
You do.
can. I don't like that all stuff with all the other crap in it. I'm totally cool with the can shape.
I think which I think is so. I think this is so hilarious how acceptable that is, and of course, if you go back to our food episodes, you'll understand where the cranberry in a can came from, the industrialization, preserving food, all that good stuff. But now, yet it's so acceptable to have a canned cranberry on your table that looks like the can, like literally looks like it came out of the can, but yet it's acceptable. Hilarious.
So I have yet to find any documentation that cranberry was or was not there at the birth of Jesus. So I don't know if it's a traditional food.
Well, I think that one's more for Thanksgiving. Well, fruitcake though. That one's that one's Christmas. Do you like fruitcake, Brett?
So I've never had a fruit cake that I just can't stop eating. No, it's really good. Wait. Yeah, I've never had a fruit cake that I can't stop eating, which means I can stop eating it. It is really good, by the way, if you are parked on a hill and you want to keep your car from rolling, take the fruit cake and put it under the tire. Works every time.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a history of why fruitcake is. I think it's disgusting though.
Well, so have you ever made fruit cake or had one
No,
that was like homemade?
No.
So
Well,
I think the
yeah,
issue.
yes, I have had some that are homemade.
So I think the issue is that when you buy it like that prepackaged crap, it comes out, it's hard, and I
Yeah.
think that there are recipes where it's a softer, like actual like a cake, and it's just got, you know, pieces of fruit in it. That doesn't sound like it would be. I've never tried it, but that doesn't sound like it would be that bad.
Okay.
But-
Jello salads.
My mom was
Jell-O
baking
salad.
a Jell-O salads.
Like shredded carrots or marshmallows, falls in that category. You like eggnog?
I do like eggnog. You don't like eggnog?
It's a novelty. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm usually good for like one or two per season, and that's it.
Yeah.
I never buy it, you know.
Peppermint bark candies. Have you ever had those?
I have. That's pretty good shit right there.
I think those are actually pretty good.
Yeah. I agree.
My son made this for the first time, green bean casserole. And if you read the ingredients in it, it puts the mushroom soup in there,
Yeah.
which it sounds disgusting, really, when you think about it, but yet it tastes so good.
So I usually do a jumbo size green bean casserole, like for Thanksgiving and shit like that. And it works for Christmas too. It's just a nice hearty, meal. But I'll do like half of the amount of mushroom soup, and then the other half I do like a chicken soup, chicken cream soup. So it's still got like that consistency to it, but I'm not big into mushrooms.
Either, especially mushroom soup out of a can.
The only time I buy mushroom soup is for a green bean casserole. And Chuck, I think that's a Christmas dish as well. It's not just Thanksgiving.
I know. It's both.
That's right.
I got some personal favorites. I love all the roasts, with the prime rib or your ham. Any of the baked goods. All that stuff I love.
I don't even remember what we used to do when I was a kid as far as like our big meal, but I think was definitely one of them.
We'd do a ham.
Yeah.
Ham was good.
My dad used to go down, hunt a goose, and bring it back, and we'd all take turns, defeathering this thing. Oh, it was a great tradition.
Well, if you live in Illinois, you can go out to anywhere and find Canadian geese. They're all over the goddamn place. I think we should make a tradition to cook that shit up for holidays. They're everywhere.
We could feed everybody.
You could. Yeah, you really could. No one would go hungry.
No.
All the
I think
homeless
that'd be
fed.
done. And we'd still put barely a dent in the geese population.
They're everywhere, man.
Goose population. All right.
Geese.
Goose.
Yeah, that's just some food.
Awesome.
Food facts. Food
What
fun.
about music, Chuck?
What about music, Brett?
Did you find any interesting facts about music, Chuck? Did you notice that we say our names to each other a lot? Hey, Chuck.
Okay, so what are the most popular Christmas songs? And when I say popular, like the most played.
Like on the radio?
Yeah, on the radio.
Well, I mean, isn't Mariah Carey's All I Want for
Mariah
Christmas
Carey is like the number one played.
You know what's interesting on that
So
is-
I actually watched, I think it was a couple of years ago, they had a whole like YouTube video about her and that song and how she just collects the royalties off of that one song and is good for the rest of her life. She's not anything new, or she doesn't perform or do anything anymore. So, I mean, I know she has other songs, and I'm sure she gets royalties from that. But she could just alone off that song every year. It's guaranteed to play 1,000,000 times, and she still collects all the royalties on it.
Absolutely. So I had heard that song did not even hit the charts for like, I don't know what it was, like 10, 15 years after it was released.
Seriously?
And then, yeah, it didn't even hit the charts. And now, I mean, if you look at like the weekly music charts or whatever, every holiday season, at some point, she hits number one on the charts. And sometimes it's for, a month because people are idiots and start playing Christmas music right after Thanksgiving.
This year at 4.
gosh.
I don't
Can't
think that I
stand
knew that about 10, 15 years without.
Yeah, it took a while before that song actually charted.
All right, so some other ones you always hear: Wham, Last Christmas.
So it's funny. I learned something about that.
Uh-huh.
I want to hear what you're about to say about Wham. And
I
much you
was
like
just
'em.
going to name like 5 songs.
okay. So real quick. So I heard, and it's the first time I heard it, but long story short, all the revenue that is generated from that song is donated to charities, and has, according to what I read, it said that was from day one. All the money generated from that song went to charity. So it kind of changes, because I don't really care for the song, it's one of those like, oh, it's on again. And, but now it's kind of like, all right, well, if it's generating some revenue for, charities, like that's kind of cool.
Who was the other guy that was in Wham?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Was that a setup? How would I know?
All I was going to say is that guy's probably pretty pissed that all the royalties go to charity.
It's like, oh.
He's
Well,
like,
yeah, maybe.
yeah,
Could've
he
been
is.
millions.
I'm 100% sure that he is.
Well, when he calls into
And
the
you know
show
what?
later,
He's
let's
reminded
talk
of
to
it
him.
every fucking Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
Okay, so
What other?
Brenda Lee's Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
All right.
The Chipmunk song.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
Do They Know It's Christmas? That was Band-Aid. Jingle Bell Rock. Feliz Navidad. Jose Feliciano.
Oh yeah, good old Jose.
Um,
Those are the ones that you hear most often.
What's You got a personal favorite though that might not be on that list that you really?
Yeah, ever since I was a kid, probably my favorite Christmas. This is gonna sound so stupid. My favorite Christmas album is The Muppets with John Denver Christmas album.
Okay. Yeah, we had
And-
we had that one in the house growing up.
I loved that when I was a kid, and I just got that vinyl like 2 years ago. In fact, I think I gave one to each of my daughters. I think it's just nostalgia, that I love it. Plus, John Denver kicks ass. So
Yeah. My mother was a big John Denver fan. We also used to have the Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Bing Crosby, Dean Martin, Perry Cole.
oh yeah,
Those are all, was played in our house every year. So it brings back a lot of memories. And I like all those songs by all those artists. But one of my favorites is by Bruce Springsteen. Santa Claus is Coming to Town and Merry Christmas, Baby.
that's a good one.
I like them both. I think you can like both of them. So what do you got? You got anything for music today?
No, Chuck.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that was the thing that we were doing.
I wanted to touch upon those.
That's a good
Christmas
segue, Chuck. Right into the next. Let's just talk about some random Christmas facts, but I know you have one.
Well, did you know that Mariah Carey earns millions annually from All I Want Christmas is
Did
You?
you say anally?
Anally.
That's
She can
so
only
Chuck.
accept it anally. Yeah, we just talked about that.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 million annually.
That from one song.
Just in royalties from All I Want for
That's-
Christmas is You.
And back to that's why the Wham guy is like, fuck.
Oh, he's pissed. He is so pissed.
Yeah.
Because
So-
what other Wham songs do they play during the year?
I don't know. I
Wham's-
can't name a Wham song off the top of my head. I'd have to think about it. I did learn recently too that people have changed Christmas to Xmas, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's taking Christ out of Christmas." The X is actually Chi, like as in the Greek alphabet, the ancient
Freezing out.
abbreviation for Christ. It's not people just being lazy or trying to take Christ out of Christmas. It's actually just an abbreviated form of it,
Interesting.
right? I mean, because
Yeah.
my mom was one of those. She was, like, oh, they're taking Christ out of Christmas, and come to find out, it's not.
Is it?
There you go.
Does it make you upset when you see guac for guacamole?
I could care less about that,
'Cause
Chuck.
people
Does that
try to
bother
make-
you?
No, not at all. But people are trying to make an argument for that it's discriminatory or whatever. But it's really
What? I've
it's
never heard that.
I swear to God, dude. that-
Not on a Christmas episode.
Well, we're talking about guacamole on today's Christmas episode. So, hey, did you know that NORAD tracks Santa because of a 1955 typo in his head?
Yeah, actually, this one I did know, Chuck.
It's the story of a misprinted number that sent calls to the Continental Air Defense Command. NORAD is the origin of tracking tradition. Now it's done on santatracker.com, which I think I've actually seen.
Yeah. I mean, you didn't do
pretty
that with your
cool.
kids? SantaTracker.com?
I don't think I ever did.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it was, NORAD, like from Would You Like to Play a Game? Matthew Broderick. War Games. And it was legit. They misprinted. They transposed the phone numbers in the ad, and the phone number that they printed in the ad, ironically, went to freaking NORAD, like, at this highly classified defense base inside of a mountain. And apparently the commander that night just played along with it, and now that's led to this website.
So what was it, like one number off or something, or?
Yeah, well, I think they just switched, transposed two of the numbers.
Yeah.
Instead of being 1, 2, 3, 4, they had 1, 2, 4, 3, and so just happened to get NORAD. So
That's crazy.
right, like, what are the odds? Did you know that the world's largest snowman, built in Maine, named Olympia, was reported to be 122 feet tall?
Get out of here, dude.
I did not know that. I mean, I don't know why anybody would know that unless you're from Maine, but yeah, 122 feet, Chuck.
Well, Brett, Santa's reindeer are likely female. Males shed antlers in the winter.
Dancer, Prancer, Vixen.
Is Rudolph, is that a male or a female?
You know what? I don't know. It doesn't say.
Female reindeers typically retain antlers in the winter. Males shed earlier. So Santa's antler team probably represents females.
So
I'm calling bullshit on that. I think they're gonna have to make an exception for the movie.
Jingle all the way.
I don't think Rudolph is a Prancer or Vixen.
But think of all those names. All those names could be unisex or whatever. Could be anything. Dancer could be male or female. Prancer. I know. Well, that was your nickname back in the day, wasn't it?
That's a strong male nickname right there.
That is touche.
What's up, Prancer? Did it again.
Do another shot with me, Prancer.
Prancer, go get Dancer. Go get over here.
Get Connor over here, and was that one of them? Connor? Donner. That's what I meant. Donner.
Connor.
Fuck that one up. All right. So here's one that I just learned, Chuck.
What's
the
that?
12 days of Christmas start on Christmas Day. I always thought it was the 12 days leading up to Christmas.
I think
That's
you're
not
right.
it.
I think
It starts on Christmas Day.
so. That means we should be getting gifts for 12 days.
I mean, nobody does that, but yes, Chuck, you should start buying me gifts for the 12 days starting on Christmas.
I said for you.
Oh, okay. So, wow. Anyway, look it up. It's true.
Yeah, we're educating the masses, Brett.
That's what we do. The podcast that keeps on giving, Chuck. All right, Chuck, I'd like to play a little game with you.
Do it, man.
It's simple. I'm going to have to put my beer down for this. It's actually mellowing out, so it's getting better for me. So here's how this game is going to work. It's simple. I'm going to describe a Christmas movie, and you are going to tell me what this movie title is. Basically, these are some unhinged villains and some innocent bystanders. All right. So, first one.
Home Alone. Home Alone 2.
No.
Okay.
You're good at this.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Man kills Santa, steals his identity, and gaslights everyone around him while slowly transforming into the man he just murdered. And the father just wants his kids in therapy because the killer is now sprouting facial hair overnight, claiming that elves speak to him. Any idea what that is?
Huh. I thought this was going to be like traditional Christmas movies, but I guess
Well,
you're
it is,
taking a
Chuck.
twist on that.
I am twisting it around, telling the story from the other people, if you will. So that one, Chuck, do you remember what Christmas movie starts with Santa being killed?
No.
The Santa Claus, Tim Allen. It's when he startles Santa. Santa falls off the roof, dies, and Tim Allen becomes Santa. And it started a whole franchise of movies. But
I don't think I've ever seen any of those.
what? It's a good movie,
Good to
actually.
know. I know.
But
all right.
if you look at it, like This guy killed Santa. Now he took over his job. Not cool. All right. Next one. A sugar addicted stalker raised in what is basically a cult intimidates a tired office worker who wants nothing but to keep his job. But the intruder keeps showing up, breaking stuff, and singing loudly in public spaces. This creep invades the man's workspace, hijacks his personal space, and nearly gets him divorced. But sure, he's the good guy.
Elf.
It is Elf. Good job, Chuck.
Yeah. That's a good movie, actually.
It is. All right, next one. A tiny domestic terrorist with unlimited free time and two exhausted blue-collar guys trying to inspect a house that was left wide open like a yard sale. Instead of calling the cops, the terrorist deploys traps you only see in CIA training videos. These dudes just wanted to make sure the home was safe from faulty plumbing.
Home Alone. I told you.
I know, I just switched it up.
See, really? I called it.
Yeah, it was. You did call it. All right, I have two more here. All right. A traumatized, socially anxious forest creature who literally just wants to be left alone. The cult-like villains of hyper-cheerful suburban extremists who celebrate Christmas with the intensity of a doomsday prophecy. They bully this creature as a kid and exile him as an adult, and then they act shocked when he finally snaps.
Oh, that's like one of the ones that we grew up on.
So if these cult members were my neighbors, I would totally steal their Christmas too, if that helps you.
What is it?
It's the Grinch.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I
So
should have got
maybe-
that one.
Yeah, you should have. All right. Last one for you, Chuck. A manipulative little gremlin obsessed with getting what he wants is willing to lie, scheme, and harass Santa to get it. People are all reacting to the gremlin's unhinged energy. One parental unit attempts to kill the gremlin by administering a lavender citrus toiletry in his oral cavity. The other, he just wants one quiet moment with his prized Christmas decoration.
Gremlins.
No, but that would have been a good one. I called it Gremlin because I knew that would mislead you. So
It did.
Good.
Either, but yeah.
Yeah, that's true. How about if I said, "You'll shoot your eye out"?
Oh, A Christmas Story.
It is a Christmas story.
Shit, I got that one. Brett.
Right? Like when you look back, you're like, "Oh yeah, that was
That's
spot
a
on."
great. You talk about royalties.
I just saw Ralphie in a commercial. Jersey Mike's, I think.
He also didn't they come out with not a remake, but like a follow up to the Christmas Story like a couple of years ago.
I don't know.
And I
If
think
they
he
did, I haven't seen
he
it.
directed. I think he's directed some movies because he didn't. He didn't really act in too many more after the Christmas Story. But I swear to God, like just a couple of years ago, they came out with another Christmas Story movie, and he was in it. But
Well, yeah, it's only like 40 years ago or something like that. I don't even know when that movie came out.
that's a classic. It's a great movie.
It is a great
there
movie.
There is something that did take me a long time to realize. The difference in age between the husband and the wife is quite significant. I mean, I don't know what the real age. I should look that up. But for whatever reason, I didn't start to notice that till later when watching it. I'm like, God, the husband looks so much older than the wife.
Yeah, but I also think it was, I mean, I know they're just actors and legit, they probably were different, but I think that's a sign of the times too. Like, I mean, you look back at some people, you're like, wow, that grandpa, he looks so old, he's all gray and he's, hunchback, whatever. And you're like, yeah, he was 45. Like, crap, like, we look really good for our age, Chuck.
Yeah. Well, some of us do, but yeah, and I can agree with you. But yeah.
What's that supposed to mean, Chuck?
Nothing, Brett.
No,
Nothing.
I think of like, okay, think of your dad, and I don't know how old your dad is, but I'm assuming he's about the same age as my dad. When my dad was our age, like he looked like he was about 10 years older, at least 10 years older than what we do now.
Yeah.
So and I'm
No,
not,
I agree with you on that. Like, people when years ago looked older than
Oh my gosh, yeah.
people look younger or longer now. They take
Well,
care of themselves better and
that's it. We've talked
they
about
eat
that.
Yeah.
I was just talking to my daughter about this the other day. You know, she's got like a six pack. You know, like, damn, like I never had a six pack. When I was on the wrestling team, I could tell you exactly how many times we went to the weight room. 0. Like that wasn't a thing back in the day. You know, nobody was worried about bulking up, and it was all about your skills, like wrestling on the mat.
Wait a minute.
And-
As a wrestler?
Yeah.
What up with the
Never
no
went
weight?
to-
Did you have to know what weight class you were going to wrestle on, though? Oh, I'm sorry. Forget rights. you mean weights like lifting weights? I got you. All right. I thought you meant like weigh in. What's that?
No, we had skills, Chuck.
I wasn't reading you right on that. As a wrestler, you get weighed all the time. Like, what are you talking about? You didn't know what
Yes.
weight class you were in? Like, what?
Oh, that's good shit. All right, Chuck, how about some final thoughts on this Christmas ale by Great Lakes Brewing Company? What do you think?
I'm
Where are
not
you
a
going to
big,
rate this, Chuck?
I'm not a big. Well, you know what I'm going to say, but I'm not going to say it because you know what I'm going to say.
You're
it,
not
but
going to because you disagree with that number. You're like,
I think I give it a 3. The winter
you're
ale.
being-
I'm not big into winter ales.
I think you're being generous.
You think I'm
I
being
mean,
generous?
Yeah. I'm going to go a little bit lower. I'm going to go with like a 2.75.
You can't give it.
I can do whatever the fuck I want, Chuck. It's
Shit,
freaking
you.
Christmas. You
All
can't
right.
tell me.
All
right.
right. And that's a wrap on Christmas 2025, Brett.
I see what you did there. It's a wrap.
Wrapped, verified, and guaranteed to make you win every ugly sweater party conversation.
Oh, see, you could take this episode, memorize it, and impress all of your friends and family by regurgitating some of the stuff that you learned here today.
Perhaps.
All right. Well, anyway, thanks for listening to Are You Shitting Me? Hit follow, like, whatever button they just put in front of you, and happy holidays.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, baby.